Welcome back. This quick introduction to Cisco plus Secure Connect, the SASE answer, the Cisco Meraki SASE answer. Basically, it's a very good solution and very nice and very well integrated solution that will include your SD-WAN policies, your SD-WAN policies, your DNS policies, your firewall policies, data loss prevention, ZTNA, all of it into one specific dashboard. And I really like to start with the overview. And here we have a nice understanding of the security events that happen into my network. And it's a very nice information that we get from DNS directly, from Umbrella and OpenDNS, where you have allowed, blocked, and proxied security events. And you can go on total request, and it will jump you onto the Umbrella. You have a view of all the policy counts, okay, in terms of DNS, firewall, web, data loss prevention, and browser access. You have those different sites, and the sites where you have your SD-WAN capabilities and your VPNs that are working, and the remote access. So let's look into the managed access and the sites. So basically, let's say that in this case, we already have two regions, okay, US West, and two site names, Chicago and SC branch. Let's say that we want to increase one new network. So basically, by the way, we have a few of those unassigned networks, so that we would like to connect to one of the hubs, for example, the US hub, okay? So let's say that we are looking at San Jose. We're going to assign a region, okay? Let's say that we want US West, for example, and we click on next, okay? So we have San Jose. We just need to click on finish and save, and this will be assigned to the hub, okay? So first, you need to select the hubs where your VPN concentrations, VPN tunnels will be concentrated, and then this will be linked to the site. If we go back to the site, we will see the different networks. So clicking on there, you have those local networks that are on Secure Connect, and they are all in the region US West and healthy, okay? If you click on one of those subnets or appliance status, it will send you to the appliance itself where you can check your models. So that's about the sites, okay? If we go back on the overview page, we have something that is also very important, is for SASE, you have remote users, okay? And you can manage users by clicking in there, okay? And say, and you can add a user, the name, the email, and if he is enable remote access, and then you will allocate it to one of those sites. Okay, so we can click on one of them, and then we can see the different name, email, ID provider, sources, and so on that is being used. Okay, so that's a way of looking at it. Another really interesting, so these are the users. But also very important are the remote access. Okay, so remote access, it will launch you and it will push you towards the Cisco umbrella, okay, where you have all your DNS policies concentrated, and you can see what is provisioned, what is not provisioned on the remote access sites. So you have the number of locations, provision, not provisioned, the status, and you can add a place, Europe, and then you can remote client IP address range, display name, and so on. and that's it. Okay, so very useful. And here is the website where you have the fully qualified domain name where the people can access the VPN. Now, going back to the Secure Connect, it's very easy. It's with the link on top here. Now, one other element which I found extremely interesting is the browser access. So here we are going into the ZTNA, okay, where we can provide access to certain people, let's say that it's defined, so everything is blocked by default, okay, and we allow certain groups of users, so let's say that we are looking at those users, okay, that have access to the finance portal, okay, and they need to have the browser requirement and unsafe. So these people will not have access to any of those applications except for finance with this specific access. Yes. Okay, so Secure Connect. One last thing I wanted to show is this is where you also will store your private and public applications here. Okay, so you can manage your private and public and discover public applications in there. So you really have a very quick overview with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles where you see everything in a nutshell on what is going on. Okay, thank you. That was about Cisco Plus Security.